Okay, just to summarize. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah. In this blessed month of Ramadan, first I invite all people who are listening, watching, viewing, to realize one thing. That it is in this month something special happened. This is the month in which Allah revealed His final revelation, the Quran. This Quran came as a guidance.
We are violent all the time.
Let's move away from this heckler. So, the Quran came as a guidance and a proof and evidence for that guidance.
Surah 9:5. Kill all the
What it means then,
sacred after the
we
sacred
need
month,
to
kill
take the
everyone.
opportunity
After the sacred month is finished, kill
study
everyone.
and explore. Okay, one more time we go there, one more time.
The answer is this, right?
Okay.
The answer is this. So he said,
We take the opportunity to reflect, to study, to understand the Quran. Because the Quran not only is a guidance itself per se, it has its own evidence along with the guidance. So Muslims, try to reflect and study and ponder on the Quran as much as you can in this blessed month of Ramadan. Because this month is an opportunity for us to be close to Allah, to be one of the people of taqwa. Because Allah made fasting in this month and revealed the Quran in this month. And the fasting is prescribed to us and to those who were before us, so that we can be the people of taqwa, ahlul taqwa, muttaqun. When you achieve this state of taqwa, this awareness of Allah is watching us constantly. So you love Allah with all your hearts and you do all that pleases Him. And you fear Allah and all His punishments that awaits us, those who do the things that He prohibits us from doing, and hoping in His mercy. That is the state of taqwa. So you can achieve this by, one of the things is fasting. Another thing is to reading, understanding, reciting, memorizing the Quran. Because the Quran will bring you close to Allah and make you of those of the people of taqwa. How does the Quran provide evidence for its being the revelation and the guidance from Allah? So as you read the Quran, reflect on it. Like, I was surprised many years ago when I read Surah Al-Baqarah, very beginning. Allah says, وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. And about the hereafter, they have certainty. Only to discover there are at least 4 instances of examples in Surah Al-Baqarah where Allah gives examples of how He gives life back to the dead. How He gives life back to the dead, so that we will have no reason, intellectually or otherwise, to doubt about the resurrection, to doubt about the hereafter, so that we will have certainty in the afterlife, that Allah can bring us back to life again. For example, at least, I would like to invite you to read the Baqarah again, Surah Al-Baqarah, and find those 4 examples where Allah talks about how He gives life back to dead. So when you read the Quran with reflection. Don't rush to read the Quran and finish it in a day or in a week or in a month. It was desirable that you finish the Quran, but try to read the Quran with this reflection and understanding. There are many apps available. Many apps. Whether you're an Android user, whether you're a user of iPhone. There are a couple of them are very good. I want to share with you one app which I'm finding very interesting. So maybe you can use this app along with others that you use, and then reflect on the Quran. This particular program is called this, Al-Quran Tafsir and by Word. What this particular program is, why I like it personally, and I am going through, this has a word for word translation underneath in English and few other languages as well as Bengali or Bangla, right? If you want to know what this particular, because you want to increase the vocabulary, Arabic words meaning as you go along and read. Like what does the word here, for example, la'ana means? It says curse. Click on it and it gives you the meaning. La'ana, noun, meaning curse. And then it gives you the root word. If you want to find la'anat, what it will do, it gives you, look, 41 times the root occurs. And it gives you all the ayats of the Quran, and you can choose the meanings and translations and commentary as well. So the understanding of this word will increase because you can see the context of where this root word occurs and the meaning it has in various contexts. So as you go along, yanzurun, yanzuru, nazar. So if you type in yanzur, all the verse with yanzur 12 times, and you can read all the ayats of this particular word that occurs. Or you can click on the word nazara and it's 129 times and see all the different derivations of these words. That increases your understanding of this word. Because the more you learn about the meanings of the words, the more you appreciate as you read, because you want to internalize the Quran within you, not just read without any meaning. Imagine you go to a doctor and doctor gives you a prescription for your particular illness, and then you bring that prescription, piece of paper, you fold it up and you put it in this, what is called a taweez, right? And tie around your arm or around your neck. Is that going to help you? That's a prescription. Allah gives the prescriptions of so many problems that in our life. He says, what we're going to do with the Quran? Just somehow make taweez and hang on our neck, on our shoulders? Or are we going to, just like the doctor's medicine, they will go and get it dispensed and take the medicine from it? Understand the Quran. Understand it. And apply that in your lives. When Allah says, backbiting is forbidden. Backbiting is forbidden. Allah gives an example. A backbiting is someone like eating the flesh of your dead brother. How repulsive. Who would want to eat the flesh of your dead brother? That's how repulsive backbiting is. If you understood the ayah that backbiting is of that nature, you would stop backbiting. So Ramadan is a month in which you will train yourself from removing yourself from all these evil actions. Backbiting being one of them. Lying is another. Cheating, mocking, insulting. These are behavioral issues. Quran tells us to take this month to rectify ourselves. So this is one very interesting app that I found very useful, and I'm reading it. Talking about apps, there are various other apps. If you know Arabic, Golden Quran. By the way, this is an iPhone. I'm sure there are Android equivalents. This is a brilliant app to use. This particular app has a wealth of features, an encyclopedia with it. So I want to know the tafsir of this ayah. So as you can see, it's already giving me different options. Yep. Mu'jam, tafsir al-ayah, asbab al-nuzul, ma'ani al-kalimat, the meaning of the words, i'rab, how the grammatical declensions are, sarf as well, how the word changes from this and so on. So to give you an example what sarf is, afawna, i'rab is this, tarjama as well. Now what's interesting about this is the wealth of information about the tafsir. This has so many tafsir, more than 50 or so available. أيسر التفسير, المنتخب, الوسيط, أضواء البيان, تحرير التنوير, في ظلال القرآن, روح المعاني, در المنثور. Basically, if I were to show you the tafsirs that are available, where is the settings? Select tafsir book, one moment. These are the various tafsirs that are available in the Arabic language. Just look how many. Wealth of information. There are many apps like this. There's another app called This one here. Bayanul Quran. They made it subscription only, but it's still very good. Click on any of the words, and it gives you the meaning, and if you click again, it will tell you the root word, the Arab, the meaning in Mukhtar al-Siha, and then in English, what is the actual word and the pronouns or suffixes that are associated with it. Very important app. A very important app talking about these apps is Muhaffaz al-Wahihain. This one here. Muhaffaz al-Wahihain. If you really want to listen to different qira'at, of other qira'ah, of Shu'ba, of Warsh, al-Nafi', or Qalun al-Nafi', or Duri, or Susi, or Hamza, or Khalaf, you can read the Mus'haf in those qira'at. You can actually listen to even the matan, the text of various hadith books in audio. So when we're talking about the facilities that the Quran can provide in terms of its technological advancements, utilize it. Don't just waste your time in social media and say, let me see what's up, let me see what's going on and so on. Open up the Quran and go and start reflecting on the ayat of the Quran. The more you ponder and more you reflect, the more you increase your iman, because the more you internalize the Quran within you. Okay? So just wanted to share with you some of the apps that are available in the iOS platform. I'm sure they're available similarly in Androids. So if you haven't seen those programs, go and get them and start utilizing them. So how does Allah then to summarize? To provide us the evidence with the guidance, Allah gives us reasons as He goes along giving the guidance. For example, Allah says, كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا فَأَحْيَاكُمْ ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ ثُمَّ يُحْيِيكُمْ ثُمَّ إِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ. How can you disbelieve in Allah? كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا, when you were dead, when you are lifeless. If you were to ponder on this ayah, you will see how Allah is engaging with the people who don't believe in God. أَفِي اللَّهِ شَكٌّ فَاطِرِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. How can you have doubt in Allah, who is the one who split the heavens and the earth? Allah is not only telling you that He exists, but He's telling you how He exists by evidence. فَاطِرِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. The one who gives hayat to the one which is dead. And He's going to cause us to die again. Why do we die? Have you ever wondered why we die? Because it is in our programs to die. We are programs within our genes to die. So that's Allah says He will cause us to die. What causes us to die? Nothing causes us to die except what's been already programmed. So if you reflect on this, you'll realize how Allah is giving us guidance as well as the evidence from our guidance. So take the month as an opportunity to come closer to Allah, to become more and more of the people of taqwa. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.